What are you gonna do, Urchin? Tell Mom or Dad? Tell Mama and me? Wait. What are you gonna do, Urchin? Tell Mom on me? She's not here. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything. You'll end up in detention by the end of the week just by being you. Look at me, I'm all wet. Well, you're a witch now, right? Magic yourself dry. Come on, Luke. What was that? Donald returns to his room, followed by the other boy, who bumps into the doorframe briefly on his way out of sight. Unfortunately, it's probably because they were both going backwards on their skateboards. Grr! Oh boy, is this gonna be another boy? Probably. Okay. Alright, I have to compose myself for this voice. Hello, man. Thanks to Donald and his new best friend. Oh, what thing you let me? He holds out his hand and a gust of hot air blows through the corridor, melting away the droplets of water that clung to Virginia's hair. Aren't you going to introduce us? Right, guys, this is William, my good brother. Virginia grabs Ellen's hand and drags her forward. And these are my new roommates, Ellen and Kumquat. It's a pleasure to meet you. You too. You too. You keep an eye on V. She's a terrible scam. She'll get you into trouble. Is that your nickname, V? No, that's just what William calls me, which is better than what Donald calls me. I use my whole name. It's not that long. You can just probably run along a freshman orientation tomorrow and you'll have you? Not a matter initiation. Initiation? No way now. I suppose he's right. We should get back to our room. I still have to unpack. Tomorrow, we'll start learning magic. Woo! Star transition. At 9 a.m. on Monday morning, all the freshmen are gathered in the gymnasium wearing capes and robes just like me, but they're not completely like me. One boy has 4 ears and a long fluffy tail. One girl has glittering wings. And that girl looks like a vampire! Is that what it means to be born witch? Being something other than human? Virginia looks normal, but she could be hiding something under her robes. Nah, that's just silly. A muttering and shuffling of students drops off as something steps up podium. Alright, okay. Hello, my little flower buds. Welcome to... Oh god, that face. Welcome to Iris Academy. I start to applaud, but I freeze as I realize that no one else is. Then Virginia, beside me, picks up the clapping loudly. Soon the whole room is cheering. Thanks, Virginia! The witch holds up her hands, and the room settles back into silence. My name is Professor Polston, and I will be one of your instructors in the ways of magic. For some of you, it's the beginning of an adventure such as you have never imagined. For others, this is only the next step in a journey you have been expecting all of your lives. At Iris Academy, we teach spelling using the pentrochromatic system. Red magic is forceful, but not necessarily violent. Blue is the color of transformation and change. Green is the color of life and the world of plants and animals. White magic affects the mind and spirit, and black magic is contained within physical objects. That voice is gonna kill me. Your palette should contain at least a few dabs of every magical color, but a beautiful painting doesn't need every shade. It's style that matters. You all have different strengths, different talents. Here at Iris Academy, we embrace that diversity and tailor your education to your needs. Choose your schedule and to focus your personal talents. Don't try to become a reflection of your classmates. Follow your own star wherever it might lead you. This is the way in which you are all alike. You each have your own future, and I know you make us proud. Her starry-eyed way of speaking reminds me a little bit of my old school's guidance counselor, but she certainly seems nicer than Professor Grabner. I wonder what classes she teaches. You've been divided into holes to help you make friends with classmates who share similar interests. For the girls, we have the adventurous horses, the charming butterflies, and the mysterious snakes. Each group claps as their name is called. The horse is louder than others, or perhaps that's just because I'm sitting with more of them. For the boys, we have the daring wolves, the elegant falcons, and the eldritch toads. I'm not sure what eldritch means, but toads sound even worse than snakes. I hope you all become good friends, not just in each hall, and not just in your year, but throughout the whole academy. But more importantly, I hope you'll get to know and trust your roommates, so that by the end of the year you'll be able to work as a team for your final exams. And I know you're all looking forward to your exams, yes? The audience predictably groans. For testing purposes, your instructors will regularly set your practical challenges in the school dungeons. The school has dungeons? That's awesome. Each task has many possible solutions. You'll need to make creative use of the spells you've chosen to learn, so think ahead of what might be useful and how. Okay, are you ready for magic? Open up your diaries and begin penciling in your schedule. Woo! That's the noise I'm gonna make every time that she leaves. I need to choose which classes to attend this week. There are classes for each kind of magic, plus general studying, which sounds boring, and gym class, which I always liked. I can also schedule free time to relax and unwind. For most of my life, my classes have been planned out for me by my school. It wasn't until last year that I got to make any choices at all. Cantonese, French, or Spanish, physics, chemistry, or biology. Why Cantonese? Why not Mandarin? Still, everyone had to take the same number of classes, and they all started and ended at the same time. You couldn't get out of it. If I can choose whether to schedule I want here, what would happen if I never go to class at all? Would they really let me get away with that? Probably not! What should I do this week? Let's do something of everything. Just to see what I like. Ooh! Oh wait, she wasn't there. Uh-oh, this is one of his classes. Get to your seats, hurry up, no chatter. In this class, carelessness might cost you your fingers. He wouldn't really cut off students' fingers, would he? Here you will be learning the seductive art of red magic, the avocation and control of energy. With this power you might summon a breeze, light a fire, or call a distant object to hand. I say that it is seductive, not because of the power itself, but because simpler minds prefer simple solutions. Blast your enemies with lightning, tear the buildings apart with earthquakes, let the world around you burn! Fall victim to such vulgar fantasies, and you leave yourself vulnerable to those capable of creative thought. There are many approaches that direct force cannot defend against. He snaps his fingers in the air. One inattentive moment, and you lose control of the forces you have summoned. After that, you will only be remembered as an unpleasant stain on the walls. He rubs his hands together and gives a nasty smile. Look at that nasty face. Now for your lessons. Success! Gain 3 red magical skill, 3... What is happening? Why is it going so fast? Okay, I must have accidentally clicked. Oh, blue is also one of his classes. Uh-oh, this is one of his classes. Mill about all you like. It's your own time you're wasting. I've no objections to failing the lot of you at the next exam. A flurry of robes and students scramble for seats. Here you will be learning the subtle art of blue magic. At least, some of you will. I thoroughly expect this subject to go over some of your heads. Blue is the color of change, that is, altering what is already there, not creating, not destroying. It is commonly used in conjunction with other magical styles in order to perform alchemic transmutations and other alterations of essence. Blue magic can also be used to change the effects of an existing spell, to cast or dispel illusions, or to change locations without movements through the intervening space. For a skilled blue magician, reality is fluid. All things can be changed. Yet a few minds are capable of grasping the true range of possibilities. We'll see what you're worth. Yes.